Hey, welcome back, you little crypto lovers, you. Angry Johnny here with Thoth Trades. What I want to go over with you real quick is what happened today on the Moonday. As you can see, we're on the daily chart of XRP right now. We have dropped down and we've taken out this sell side liquidity. If you remember before from my other videos, if you watch them, a lot of people put their sell stops below these lows. So therefore, that is liquidity, or we call it sell side. That is where money resides. So the algorithm will seek to take out that liquidity or that money, and big players put their stops at these levels too. So there's a lot of liquidity down here. So we've came down, we've taken this one out, we've also taken out this sell side. So what I'm thinking on XRP, and this is just my thought, how we've wicked down and we've came into this inefficiency. See all these up candles? How I've told you this is an imbalance or an inefficiency. This is a buy side imbalance or buy side inefficiency because you have all up candles with nothing down, and the market will always seek to rebalance these areas. So now that we've came down into this area, if you see where I put the crosshair, we've came down to it. If you look to your left, we've taken liquidity, came down into this imbalance. So my thoughts are we might start shooting for this news high. Remember this news high that I told you about before, how the markets will likely come back to highs and lows that are created during the news time. This is when Trump spoke right here and pumped the market up and then dropped down. So what I'm thinking is we could tomorrow, right, on the 8th, we could start to see a climb toward the upside. We could come all the way up and take this high out and then start going lower, or we could hit this high and then come back into this inefficiency here. You really don't know, you just have to wait and see, but that's kind of my thought when I'm looking at here, and get everybody thinking, okay, we're going up again, and then they'll do some more little moves on us. So let's go over to Bitcoin real quick. So now we're on Bitcoin, and what I want to bring your attention to, here's that same news high. We've dropped down and taken out this sell side liquidity, this low here, into this inefficiency, this imbalance. That's what this blue shaded box is I've done here. And I actually called this, what was it, yesterday, Sunday, and I posted it here on Facebook, and I said here that we were going to hit this level here, the 76598.3, and we should hit this level and then possibly go lower. And then I said that I believe we're going to go all the way down to the 72498.45 level, which we came close to it, but we didn't hit it. But we did take out this level, as you can see. We've taken out that level that I was talking about. That's this level right here, right? You can see the number right here. Or wait a minute, was that the number? 76598. Yep, 70. That was the level there. And what I was thinking that we were going to come into this middle point, and that would have been that this number here, or lower than that. I'm sorry. In that middle point would have been that. That's what I was thinking that we were going to head to. But we actually just hit right at the top of it. We came in at this low. If you look up here, right here, where you see this L, when I put the mouse over that candle, it'll tell you your highs and lows. That low today came in at 74,458.42. So we dropped lower, significantly lower. So the same thing on the Bitcoin, because a lot of these markets are intertwined together, correlated, if you will. I'm seeing this thing possibly tomorrow. It could do the same thing like XRP, come up, and we could target this news high here. And after we hit that news high, then you're just going to have to wait and see what happens if we even get up to that news high. You never really know until the day of, and you get in there and watch what's happening. So now let's go ahead and go to the NASDAQ. So with this, kind of the same scenario. You see how we've just pummeled down, just plummeted to here. We've taken out this sell side liquidity here, and we've taken out all this other liquidity here, right? See that? So with this, we haven't really reached into this area right here, which is this inefficiency right here, if you can see that. All these up close candles here before this big up move started. So we haven't really reached that yet. So this could be just the little pulse down, and then we might just do a little tiny pulse up tomorrow, then roll over and go back to that, and hold everything in consolidation, which means everything just starts going sideways. Which I will go back to XRP real quick, and then I want to drop down to a 1 minute chart. I want to show you something here, because that's kind of looking like what we're doing here. You see how we had this big spike up here after we ran the lows today? Then we had a big spike up, and then we just started going like this, back and forth, back and forth. That's considered chop or consolidation. So usually when you start to get these kind of up and down, sideways chop, you should get ready for an expansion to the downside first, and then it could go up. Or we could get an expansion to the upside into this area and then go down. You really don't know until the day of to watch and see and react to the market. The other thing I wanted to show you real quick was on the Forex calendar, which I always tell people to go to. It's forexfactory.com, and you just look at the calendar. It's free. So today we really didn't have any news. Tomorrow we really don't have any big news. What I always look for is red folder news with the USD, US dollar, because everything is correlated with the US dollar. Whether you want to believe that or not, it is. And we have some news at 2 o'clock, FOMC meetings. Thursday at 8:30. These are kind of big ones. The CPI numbers. You'll usually get some crazy action during those CPIs. And Friday we have the PPIs. PP. And sometimes you'll get some action on that too. But anything red folder news, I tend to wait until it's over before I trade. But that's just me. You can make your own decisions, as I always tell you to. And thank you for checking out this video and Thoth Trades. I hope you enjoyed it. And make sure you go like it, and subscribe. Hit the fucking notification bell. Because if you don't, guess what'll happen? A seagull will come and lay eggs in your ear. Waka waka, squawk.